So this question is a diagram question. Any question that provides some visual input, I'm going to call a diagram question. We have here two sets of data, data set A and data set B. We have some values that are listed there. The question says, which of the following is true about the standard deviations of the two data sets in the table above? All right, so I don't usually use my calculator to answer standard deviation questions. If you know how to input that into your calculator and plug all these values in to find the standard deviation, great. I don't usually do that. What I typically do instead is look at just the spread in terms of the data. For instance, our lowest data point here for data set A is the 25,550. Our highest is 126,040. Our middle value is around this 62,590, right? So things are about, I don't know, what's that, 11,000 apart. This is more like 13,000 apart. So I would say roughly 12,000 apart here. This is 9, this is 15. So I would, on average about 12,000 apart. Now for data set B, our lowest is 22,860 and our highest is 603. That's a very big difference, right? And our middle value here is this 300 value. So that's a very big difference. So the spread on data set B is larger than the spread of data set A, which tells me that the standard deviation for data set B is larger than the standard deviation for data set A. So let's see what we have here as our answer choices. Choice A, the standard deviation of data set B is larger than the standard deviation for data set A. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Choice B, the standard deviation for A is larger than B. Disagree. Standard deviation for A is equal. Absolutely not. There's not enough information. There definitely is enough information here. So again, if you want to use your calculator and plug all that in, that's perfectly fine. I just have never found a real use case where I had to use it on this test. Typically just this idea of standard deviation being similar to spread. And again, you notice that I use spread in terms of the range, low to high, but also looking at the median value. If you want, you can find the average value as well, and kind of looking at, well, how far apart are these are the data points between that median value or between that average value. Okay, so again, spread has helped me. If you have any questions about this, please do make a comment.